guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. On my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, and every once and again I'll do a flip through of some new releases to my Etsy shop. So if that is something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing and hitting that little notification bell, and you'll always be notified when I upload a new video. So for today, we're going to be doing week 3, I believe it is, of my cash envelopes. And I wanted to bring this out, and I apologize for the noise. When I do my transactions in both my cash dividers as well as my expense tracker, I always round up to the nearest dollar because I'm not tracking change. And at the end of the week, I just stick the change in here, and then when this gets full, then I'll go ahead and turn this into cash, paper money, because that's actually cash too. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It'll probably go to savings, but if you ever wondered why I don't put cents, that's why, because it's hard to track that way. So I'm just going to round up, keep all my coins, and then at the end of whenever this gets full or too heavy, then I'll go ahead and turn it in for some paper cash. So I'll put that to the side. And what I'm going to do, because last week it was a little bit of awkwardness, I will, since these are all up to date, I will put these separate and then separate the cash. And I'm hoping you can see this, so that when I stuff my envelopes or my dividers, I don't really stuff anything, I just place them somewhere. Then I'll have nice little piles. So we're still in March, and again we are doing, week 3. So we're going to log in what we spent here so I know what to carry forward. So for my personal cash envelope, I spent $1. So, and that leaves 21. Yay for me. For eating out, I started with 70. And I have $34 left. And I'm not sure if this is causing a glare or not. I was able to find this in the house, so that's why I'm using it. I think it might be a little bit easier than my phone. So I spent 36 and I have 34 left. So that was personal and eating out personal, and then we've got office. I started out with 10 and I spent 7. So I'm left with $3. And eating out at work, I started out with 15. Yeah, and then I've spent it all. So 0. So I should have 21 plus 34 plus 3. I should have $58. So that's 40, 50. Again, I don't know if you can see that or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alrighty. So I don't want it to be negative. $58. So we're going to bring this forward. 34. 3 and 0. Now last week what I did was I just mirrored the week before, because I do have $80 in this little thing, and I've shown you this before, where on the 20th I take out the money for the next month. So for week 3 I actually, oh no, I skipped one. I actually have $80. But this week I am actually only going to probably add in only $20 more, just because, one, I want to see if I can just put this into savings, and two, my campus is on spring break for this upcoming week, so our cafeteria, I believe even our bookstore will be closed, so there isn't any place on campus that I can pick up anything, and I should be able to either source things downtown before I come in, or just bring things from home. Or I might just eat up some of the stash that I have at work. I buy non-perishables just in case, you know, for any reason, either I'm short on cash or there's just there's nothing open, that I still can have some sort of lunch, even if it's just ramen. So I'm going to add $20 in. So we're going to carry over personal of 21, carry over 30. Oh, no, that's wrong. We're just going to add $10 here. We're not adding anything there. And $10 here. We're not subtracting anything. And that gives us 13, 10, 34, and 21. Oh, I'm so distracted today. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to do this until the end of the week. So that goes up here. So we have 10, 13, 34, 21. And that should give us 78. Plus 34 plus 13 plus 10. Yeah, 78. So the 20 plus the 58 there. So I will get these. So eating out work, we have 10. Personal, we have 21. Office, we have 13. And sometimes I do wish I used the envelopes, just because it's a little bit more satisfying than just putting behind a divider, but it wouldn't work in my wallet, so yeah. Aesthetically, it would be more pleasing, but functionally, it would not work for me. So we're going to have 34. So I'm just going to put that in my wallet. And I have been thinking about getting a new one, but this is fairly new. I think I picked it up last year. And so I'm just going to use it until it's just either broken or gross, whichever comes first. And then, like I said, for this, one, I'm hoping that at the end of week 3, I will have money to carry over into week 4, because again, I don't have anything for that week. But I'm thinking whatever I save within the month from my cash envelopes, I will just put as savings, because the way that I've been spending this past week, I didn't have any 5s whatsoever. So I do want to save money, a little bit of money every week. Or, oh guys, I am so scattered today, and this is only the first video that I've done. I think I'm PMSing hard because I just feel super run down. So I apologize. There's no tears though. I'm not frustrated or crying. I just, yeah. So I've got 60 here. And that's as of the 17th. So maybe along with the $5 challenge, because again, I'm thinking that's going to go towards savings, I will also save whatever monies I have in cash envelopes. Oh my God. And have it go towards savings as well. Because I know some people just keep rolling it over. I know some people put it in savings. Some people put it towards debt. I really would like to build up my emergency fund, and I'm not quite there yet. So maybe once that happens, then I'll reassess again what to use with any rollover money. So there's that. Oh, and I forgot I need these. So yeah, this is probably going to be way longer than I thought it would be to do my transaction log. So 312, cafeteria, and Walmart. And for lunch, breakfast items, I think I picked up some vegetables and some things. I can't remember, and I don't have the receipt, but I do know I also picked up lunch from the cafeteria that same day, so it couldn't have actually been a lunch. And that was 19, and that came out from... And again, I may need to rethink these categories. I don't know that it actually really matters because, I mean, ultimately I'm just accounting for my cash, but I don't know if I just pull it because that's the first category there. I pull it because I know I have enough in that category when I'm at the cash register. I don't know what my mindset is at the time, but I do know that sometimes these things don't align to what the category is supposed to be for. And that was like these two. Eating out personal and eating out work. That's not eating out personal. This was all stuff that's either I ate at the office or I still have at the office. So again, it doesn't match, but that's okay. I mean, I'm still accounting for it. So I might just in the future just break it down to just a few, like maybe one or two, where I don't have it specified. Because the reason I put more in my eating out personal is a lot of times if I want takeout, I will pick up for my family as well. So it's not like I think I'm going to eat $40 worth of takeout personally, but if I buy, dinner or lunch for the family, that's basically going to be $40. So that's where that goes. So I picked up pickles and a magazine. And I have a thing for magazines. I know it's really wasteful, but I really like, and it's not even like I'm reading the articles, so I pick magazines like Woman's World is one of my favorite. It's a weekly publication. because there's just lots of pictures. And I know that sounds really weird, but I'll read. I guess my brain is more and more becoming more in the mind frame of I've got very little attention span. So I don't want to, and that's what probably reason why I don't read a lot of books these days, is because I don't want to focus that much on just one thing. So, breakfast in Chinatown. And I found this great little bento place in Chinatown that's open super early, and you can get a really good breakfast for $2.75. And we're talking fried rice, an egg, and some meat. And I think that's really cheap. And it was so tasty. And then, oh, that date's wrong. Today's the 17th, 16th, Friday. Oh no, that's correct. So candy, and I think that was vending machine, and that was $1, which is personal. And then for the planner meetup, I actually went to a planner meetup yesterday. They were doing a fundraising for the church that we met at, and so that was $15, but I didn't have any fives, nor would I be able to use them because of my $5 challenge. So I actually had to take from 2 different envelopes. So I took from the eating out envelope, personal, and then from the eating out work, I guess maybe because, well, I know for the work one, I had 5 singles, and so that's why I chose that one. And then I think I might have had 2 10s in the other one. I don't know. So yeah, that was everything. Oh, and I'll need to update this with what I put in. So the total for 3/11 through 3/18 59. 117 minus 59 is 58. Yes, I'm loving when the math works. So we are starting this week with 79, I believe. And then we'll log in, or yeah, we're starting this week with 79, and then next weekend I will log in next weekend or next week's expenses. And for the highlighted things here, this is the $5 challenge. Again, I'm thinking it'll help me when I'm doing my month-end recap to know what was actually spent and what I should actually have in that particular challenge. I will go ahead and update these envelopes, stick it back in my wallet. Next week, I will have quite a few budget with me type videos because I will be doing my cash dividers and expense trackers. I will have a separate video for my sinking funds, and then another video with my actual March budget, because as I mentioned, I think either in the last video or in the video before, I don't really work on my budget until I get paid on excuse me, the 20th, because that's when I have the biggest amount of cash left over from all of my other expenses. I don't track expenses or my bills like most people who do budget videos do. You're never going to see a monthly overview with every single bill I have. I currently have 15 different credit cards, iTunes, and housing and all of those expenses, and I pretty much pay everything on the 5th except for my housing and my iTunes, which I pay on the 20th. So on the 5th I have very little money remaining, and so it doesn't make any sense for me to really work on a budget until the check where I have some money where I can do stuff like sinking funds, cash envelopes, things like that. All right, guys, I do apologize for the scatteredness. I might just do maybe one more video and then call it a day, and then hopefully I'm not too scattered for the rest of the week and maybe film at night. I do like doing videos, but again, I'm just feeling super run down. And I think it's because of PMS, because I had some really bad cramps last night. TMI, sorry about it. But as always, guys, aloha.